Self-made millionaires didn't join the 2 Club without taking a few steps out of the ordinary. Numerous academics who spent years observing hundreds of self-made millionaires have discovered that many of them have habits or personality qualities that facilitate their ability to accumulate riches. For instance, many billionaires schedule their time differently, devoting more of their time to work, investing, and personal development, while sleeping less. Additionally, they tend to favor comparable wealth-building techniques including maximizing savings and diversifying sources of income. Millionaires also like real estate and low-cost index funds when it comes to investing. Additionally, millionaires are frequently thrifty, diligent, and resilient, all qualities that assist them amp up their wealth-building efforts. While some of the aforementioned traits may equally apply to non-millionaires, millionaires frequently display them more forcefully and consistently. 1. They're frugal. According to Sarah Stanley Fallal, the director of research for the Affluent Market Institute and author of The Next Millionaire Next Door, Enduring Strategies for Building Wealth, which she surveyed more than 600 millionaires in America for, frugality is one of the wealth factors that aid in the accumulation of wealth for millionaires. Numerous millionaires Stanley Fallal spoke with emphasized the freedom that comes with living beyond one's means. 2. They keep their housing costs low. According to Stanley Fallal, millionaires often reside in a home and community they can easily afford. This is a perfect illustration of frugality. Most of the billionaires she studied, according to her, had never bought a property that cost more than quadruple their yearly income. Her most recent study found that the typical property worth for millionaires was $850,000, which is 3.4 times their current income, and had a median original purchase price of $465,000. 3. They save a lot of their income. Millionaires are able to save because they are frugal and live in a reasonably priced property. They understand that earning money alone is insufficient, and that they must set money aside. After speaking with 100 millionaires over the past few years, John, who runs the personal finance blog ESI Money and retired at 52 with a $3 million net worth, discovered that the average billionaire spent $90,000 a year while making $250,000 in income, or a 64% savings rate. He claimed that saving it enables investment. The major conclusion, he added, is that millionaires save a big amount of their income. Even though this savings rate may be slightly inaccurate due to factors like not including taxes as spending, you are no better off at the end of the year. If you earn $250,000 and spend $250,000, he wrote. 4. They don't budget. But millionaires can cut costs and save money without using a budget. John spoke with a lot of millionaires. Many of them admitted they didn't have a budget. Although it was unexpected, he said in a blog post that billionaires don't need a budget because they are wealthy and possess self-control. In other words, they produce a lot, spend a small amount of it, and yet have a lot. Who requires a budget? He added, a budget is great for the early phases of a financial plan, but if you can grow your income and develop self-discipline not to spend, it's not vital to your success later on. 5. They take on a side hustle. Many millionaires favor moonlighting, or taking on a side hustle, according to Stanley Fallal, who said it's a good way to explore options while remaining employed full-time. Those who are able to create multiple opportunities to generate revenue, who can translate hobbies into income-producing activities, will be successful at becoming millionaires next door in the future, she added. John also found that millionaires develop multiple streams of income, enabling them to grow their net worth exponentially, he said. 6. They invest in real estate. Once they've acquired cash, one side business they frequently engage in is real estate investing, claims John. When the necessities are taken care of and extra money is made, investing in real estate seems to be a logical next step, he wrote. Real estate investor Dana Bull claims that there are several financial benefits to investing in real estate, including positive cash flow, appreciation in home values, leverage, and tax benefits. 7. They invest in low-cost index funds. According to John, millionaires also tend to use the same simple investing strategy, investing in low-cost index funds. The high returns and low costs of stock index funds, I personally prefer Vanguard as do many millionaires, are the foundation that many a millionaire's wealth is built upon, he wrote. Experts agree that investing in index funds is a winning strategy when playing the stock market for 2 reasons. They're broadly diversified, eliminating the risk of picking individual stocks, and they're low cost. Even Warren Buffett champions the strategy. 8. They spend more time studying and planning for investments. The favored investing methods of millionaires may be influenced by their research. According to Stanley Fallow, millionaire investors devote more effort to preparing their investments, spending 10.5 hours a month on average. That is approximately 2 hours more than the 8.7 hours spent each month by underaccumulators of wealth, who are people whose net worth is less than 1/2 of their predicted net worth given their age and earnings. 9. They put more energy toward personal growth activities. Additionally, millionaires devote more effort to their personal development. According to Stanley Fallow's research, they spend about 6 hours a week exercising and about 5.5 hours reading for pleasure, compared to 2.5 hours and 2.5 hours, respectively, for the average American. Successful individuals are keenly aware of how they spend their resources, including their emotional and cognitive resources, Stanley Fallow wrote. Similarly, Thomas C. Corley, the author of Change Your Habits, Change Your Life, spent 5 years researching the daily habits of 177 self-made millionaires and found they devoted at least 30 minutes every day each to exercising and reading. Millionaires tend to read 3 types of books, he said: biographies of successful people, self-help or personal development, and history. 10. They sleep less and work more. But millionaires make a few sacrifices to make the most of their time. They sleep nearly 8 hours less a week and work 6 hours more a week than the average American, according to Stanley Fallow. That might be because many wake up at least 3 hours before their workday actually begins, a strategy to deal with inevitable daily disruptions, according to Corley's findings. Getting up at 5 in the morning to tackle the top 3 things you want to accomplish in your day allows you to regain control of your life, Corley wrote. It gives you a sense of confidence that you, indeed, direct your life. 11. They think more. Corley discovered that self-made millionaires had analytical minds. He claimed that the wealthy prefer to ponder alone, for at least 15 minutes each day, in the mornings. Their success depends on thinking, he wrote. They would spend time each day discussing various topics among themselves. 12. They don't follow the crowd. According to Corley, millionaires don't follow the crowd. We so desire to blend in, to acclimate to society, to be a part of the herd, that we will do almost anything to avoid standing out in a crowd, Corley wrote. Failure to separate yourself from the herd, he said, is why most people never achieve success. Instead, successful people create their own new herd, he said. You want to separate yourself from the herd, create your own herd, and then get others to join it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.